Bill Snoffer here for Knock One Out of the Park Savings. Don't miss the Grand Slam Spin the Wheel event at Franklin Sussex Automall. With savings in the thousands on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Rams.
With new 2017 Jeep Renegade Latitudes or new 2017 Ram 1500 Express Quad Cabs, your choice, $169 a month.
Plus, with your vehicle purchase, spin the wheel to win prizes like a 48-inch flat-screen TV. Get a grand slam of a deal at Franklin Sussex Automall, Route 23 in Sussex.
Drive and Discover event.
Welcome to the Friday-Saturday edition of the Franklin Sussex Automall Franklin Sussex Hyundai Sports Beat. I'm your host, Dan Cleary, as we come to you from the Franklin Sussex Automall parking lot, located off Route 23. Great selection of new and used cars here. It's a great place, folks. General Manager Bill Snoffer says you don't have to buy here, but please consider them. Come by. They have great events here, and as the weather gets better, you can check out their Facebook page. They'll have signings from Major League players, professional players. They'll have food, and just a lot of great events here as the summer approaches. And this is the place to be, Franklin Sussex Automall. We're going to start off tonight's show with some boys lacrosse. Crosstown rivals Sparta and Pope John going at it. And it was the quarterfinals of the Hunter Warren Sussex tournament. And Sparta came out on top. Let's check out the highlights.
These highlights are being brought to you by Rev It Up, Auto and Maintenance Garage on Main Street in Sparta.
We head to Pope John High School for this HWS quarterfinal, and 6th-seeded Sparta takes a 1-0 lead over number 3 Pope John. Off the rebound, it's Mikey Freeman with the goal, and the Spartans are up by 1 over their crosstown rivals. Pope John comes back and knots it up here in the man-up. It's Tyler Humphrey to Connor McCoy, and we are tied at 1 with 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. The Spartans take a 2-1 lead after 1 quarter of play thanks to this goal. Watch Devin McIntyre feed Jesse West, and he scores, and Sparta's up by 1. All right, second quarter action, and Sparta has the ball, and it's Jack Valentine getting the step and letting it rip, and Sparta has a 2-goal lead, 3-1 with 9:22 to go in the first half. The Spartans push their lead to 3 here. Watch Alex Milliken with a great look, and Jesse West scores his second goal, and Sparta has a 4-1 lead at the half. Third quarter action, and Pope John gets a chance here. Watch goalie Max Morlino bring it up all by himself. He takes the shot, but Reed McCall makes the save, and it stays 4-1 Sparta. Wow. Pope John does score here. Watch Ed May show off his strength and athletic ability with the goal, and Pope John's down by 2, 4-2 with 7 minutes to go. And the Lions make it a 1-goal game here. Watch this nice shot from Connor McCoy, and Pope John's down 4-3 with 2 minutes to go in the period. And it stays that way at the end of the third on this save by Pope John goalie Max Morlino off the rocket from Stelios Krudos. All right, fourth quarter we go, and just 30 seconds into the period, it's Krudos with the rip and the goal, and Sparta now has a 2-goal lead, 5-3. Sparta is holding the 2-goal lead with about 3.5 minutes to go, and it's Reed McCall making another save here for the Spartans to protect the 5-3 lead. Sparta gets a big insurance goal here seconds later as Jesse West collects his third goal in the transition off the look from Stelios Krudos, as Sparta would top Pope John 6-3 to advance to the tourney semifinals versus number 2 Hunter and Central as Sparta looks to defend its tournament title.
I thought we did a good job today. A little bit inconsistent, but when we had the ball, we definitely wanted to push it a lot, get some goals in. But it was a tough game. They're a good team. We had a pretty tough season so far, so we really wanted to get the win.
It was win to win. Not quite the outcome, maybe. Defense stepped up. I think we played pretty well, but honored Hunter and Central, and hopefully we should be able to take it to them.
I think we did a great job today playing as a team, really coming together. You know, there were a couple times when they were only down by 1 or 2, and, you know, they had some momentum coming back, and we really stuck in it and put a few in the net to kind of take the lead and put them away.
I think it was a grinder. We couldn't score that much. Very good goalie, very good defense, and I'm glad to come out with that win.
We got the win. That's what matters. I think it was wasn't a pretty one. Definitely some things that we need to work on tomorrow in practice. We came out a little slow, struggled on offense, kind of getting in a rhythm. And then just little things in the middle of the field, not picking up ground balls. But the important thing is that we pulled out a win.
Sparta's defense was great today, only allowing 3 goals. Reed McCall, 19 saves between the pipes.
I just came out today ready and amped up to play. And, I had great defense playing in front of me today. And, they were giving those kids tough angle shots that were easy for me to save. And just stepping to the ball and seeing the ball today.
Matt's did an unbelievable job stepping up. He really helped us. He was really stepped up as a leader, but it's good to have Reed back.
Pope John has some terrific scores, including Tyler Humphrey. But Will McKenna, one of the veteran long poles back there for Sparta, did a great job and kept him out of the net.
It's really great to have a solid defense because, like you said, when we're not having a good day, it's always good to have them pick us up. They really stood tall today. Reed had an outstanding game, and of course, like you said, McKenna really shut him down, and that helped us a lot.
Give Pope John's defense a ton of credit. They frustrated Sparta throughout the game, but when Sparta needed a big goal early in the fourth quarter, it was their top scorer, Stelios Krudos, coming through to give them a big goal to make it 5-3.
I think our defense did a good job. I think we shut them out in the second and fourth, but we got to get on to the next one.
Sparta got a big goal later in the fourth quarter from Jesse West, his third of the game, and West is happy to be back playing healthy, but that was a big goal.
It helped a lot because I think we needed that just mentally, just knowing that we have that lead and you can slow it down and really possess the ball. So I think that helped a lot, and I can only thank my teammates for getting the ball up the field.
Sparta's playing its toughest schedule ever in the Fitch Pit division. We all know about it, but they played a lot of those games when they were not healthy. Now Jesse West is back, Devin McIntyre is back, Brendan Push is back, and also back in goal is Reed McCall. A healthy Sparta team is a dangerous Sparta team.
It's definitely great to get a bunch of the guys back now. We had a lot of injuries in the beginning of the season, so that was tough. A lot of kids had to step up, but now we're all coming back together and should keep winning.
It's huge, actually. I mean, as a team, I think we're used to playing with each other, and when one piece was missing, it really affected us. And now we're all back. It's really, the puzzle's coming together, and it's great.
Sparta is the defending HWS champs. Different journey this year. They'll have to do it on the road, but as Coach Tyler Metz said, you're going to have to play these teams at some time, so they'll just go out and get them and look to defend their title.
We want to do the same thing as last year. We're on the right track right now, so we want to get it after at practice and make sure we're ready for the game.
It's a new year, so we got to come out and prove ourselves. Different team. So, we're just going in with a chip on our shoulder, just trying to win every game.
Obviously, we have a little bit tougher path this year, being the number 6 seed, and I'm okay with that. You're going to have to beat everyone to get there anyway. So, we've been battle tested now. We've gone through our ups and downs throughout the year. We've lost some ones that we wish we would have had back. We played against some top guys. So I think we're more experienced and in a better place this year than we even were last year winning it.
These highlights brought to you by Mad Dog Lacrosse, our friend Harry Shortway. Vernon had been playing well. Congratulations to the Vikings, winning a share of the Curcio division, new division they're in. They came up a little short on the road against a real good North Hunterdon team. So a tough loss for the Vikings, but they're playing well. But Sparta moving along, hoping to get into that final again as they won the championship last year. So good job by the Spartans. And Pope John still has a chance to win the NJAC United. So a lot of things going on good for both of those teams. We'll have more of the Franklin Sussex Automall, Franklin Sussex Hyundai Sports Beat right after these messages here on Channel 10 at mugsmedia.com.
Bill Snopper here for Knock One Out of the Park Savings. Don't miss the Grand Slam Spin the Wheel event at Franklin Sussex Automall. With savings in the thousands on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Rams.
With new 2017 Jeep Renegade Latitudes or new 2017 Ram 1500 Express Quad Cabs, your choice, $169 a month.
Plus, with your vehicle purchase, spin the wheel to win prizes like a 48-inch flat-screen TV. Get a Grand Slam of a deal at Franklin Sussex Automall, Route 23 in Sussex.
Drive and Discover event.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
Eastern Propane remains dedicated to our founding principles of personalized service, quality products, and exceptional technical expertise. We offer comprehensive, single-source solutions including the planning, design, installation, and ongoing maintenance of your propane gas systems and appliances. Our friendly delivery technicians provide you with safe and efficient deliveries, ensuring uninterrupted propane service. Whether your needs are large or small, Eastern Propane offers more ways to serve you better.
United Water is now Suez, safe, clean water for the communities they serve.
Fall Guys, professional pest control, household lawn and landscape plants. Let the Fall Guys make your lawn clean and green. The Fall Guys can get rid of those nasty insects and mice in your home. Yuck! Make your home comfortable inside and out with the Fall Guys. Lawn service and pest control, serving all of Sussex, Morris, and Warren counties with the best and honest service. For more information, go to fallguys.com. Call the Fall Guys today, 973-221-3331.
Sussex County Sheriff's Crime Stoppers is a nonprofit organization that encourages cooperation between the citizens of Sussex County and the Sussex County Sheriff's Department. If you have information relating to a crime or criminal activity in Sussex County, please contact us. If your tip leads to an arrest, you could receive a reward of up to $1,000. Contact us at 973-300-CRIME or through our website at www.sussexcountysheriff.com. Thank you.
This message made possible by D&H Risk Solutions. For more information, go to risksolutions.com.
Sussex County Community College is a great place to branch out and figure out what suits you best and what fits you as an individual.
The array of classes that they offer was perfect.
Professors will go out of their way for you. They'll sit with you until you understand completely.
It was a right choice for me because it would save me money and I would be able to get all my gen eds done before you're moving on to a four-year university.
Visit us at SUSSEX.EDU to find out more. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
Welcome back to the Friday, Saturday edition of the Franklin Sussex Automall, Franklin Sussex Hyundai Sports Beat. We come to you from the lot here every week at the Automall, located off Route 23. Your destination spot to get a great deal, stop by. Or you can head down the road to our sister dealership, Franklin Sussex Hyundai, with a great selection of cars there. We're going to stay with Lacrosse. Jefferson and Newton squared off over at Newton High School earlier in the week. A big lacrosse showdown in the Pooley division. Let's find out who won.
This portion of a Sports Beat is sponsored by Tire King, behind the AMP in Sussex, where everyone can afford to retire. Tire King now does brakes as well. Tire King. Tell Charles Caparis Muggsy sent me. Walk in there and yell out, Tire King. The phone number is 875-5950.
First quarter action here at Newton High School for this big Pooley division clash. And Jefferson takes the 1-0 lead. It's Alexander Lemming to Ian Preswatic for the one-timer, and Jefferson's up by 1 just 2 minutes into the game. The Falcons go up 2-0 here. Watch freshman Matt Capello shake off the defender, and he scores with 8:46 left in the opening quarter. Then it's Ian Preswatic with his second goal with the rip, and Jefferson has a 3-0 lead after 1 quarter of play. Second quarter we go, and it's Ian Preswatic with his 4th goal and his 100th for his career, off the look for Matt Capello, and Jefferson has the 6-0 lead. Congratulations, Ian. Jefferson extends his lead to 7-0 here on this goal from Thomas Latiza, off the nice look from Alexander Lemming, and the Falcons are soaring. Newton gets a chance here. Watch Grant Parker with the rip, but he hits the pipe and it stays 7-0 Jefferson. Unlucky there. The Falcons take a 9-0 lead at the half. In the transition, it's Brian Pasquarello with the first of his 3 goals, and Jefferson's 24 minutes away from claiming a share of the Pooley title. Third quarter we go, and Newton gets on the scoreboard. It's Giovanna Bavacqua with the dodge and the goal, and Newton trails 10-1 with 8:04 to go in the third. But Jefferson comes right back, and it's Alexander Lemming with the rocket, and Jefferson has the 11-1 lead. Newton's in the man up here, and it's Kyle Vandenberg to Ryan Vandenberg for the goal, and Newton's down by 9, 11-2. But Jefferson ends the quarter with another goal. This time it's Jake Sobieski, and the Falcons have a 12-2 lead through 3 quarters of play. Fourth quarter we go, and Jefferson goes up by 11 here on Alexander Lemming's 3rd goal of the game, and it's 13-2. And Jefferson makes it the 14-2 final here on this Brian Pasquarello tally, as Jefferson clinches a share of its first ever Pooley championship and first lacrosse title in 10 years.
It's a big win. That was our goal coming into the season, to win the Pooley. It's never been done in Jefferson history, so we wanted to leave our mark on Jefferson history. And to come out and get a win like that over a pretty good team, feels great right now.
We just came out fired up today. We knew that this is championship week for us, and that we just knew that we had to come out big, come out hot, that this was the team to beat. We knew this whole season pretty much that it would be Newton and us, so we just came out fired up, ready for this game.
It was a big win coming in. With the weekend off, we just knew we had to come in fired up, stay focused, and our main goal is just come in, be louder, be more give more effort, just every ground ball, everything just coming into this game, and we knew that would make us come out on top.
Just a great win overall. We've been looking forward to this. We've always wanted to come out, win 2 divisions. It hasn't been something we've done. So it was just something that we came to do. The defense played hard. Vance made some great saves, and the offense just clicking today.
Really excited. I mean, this is these guys have been focused on this since the day we lost to Lenape. I mean, it was always a goal, obviously, to start the season, but they got a little knocked down that day when we played Lenape, and they've really been obsessed with making it right, and it's so nice to see it all come together here.
Jefferson's now won 7 straight, and they've done it in impressive fashion.
Probably just hard work at practice. In practice, we have a lot of competition, so when we come into the game, we're fired up, and we always come out to play. We're always hyped to play. We like playing lacrosse, and yeah, that's what it is. Just hard work at practice and coming out with energy in games.
It's really the way we come out. We come out fired up. We come out ready to play, and just our coach, he really gets us ready for the games. He really gets us fired up and just ready for whoever we're facing.
Honestly, the key is just hard work and coming out hot. It's really hard for a team to come back when you start off a game slow, and we've experienced that in Lenape. We came off really slow and we just couldn't come back from it. But when you face a team that you're coming out really hot, they're loud, they're excited, they're going for every ground ball, they're fighting as a team, it's really hard to overcome that, and that's what we've been doing.
Newton's got some kids on their team that can score: Kyle and Ryan Vandenberg, Giovanna Bavacqua. But Jefferson's defense was tremendous with the 2 big senior studs back there, Logan Hollerritter and Matt Tanis.
Yeah, that was our game plan coming in. Coach broke down a lot of film, had a really good game plan for us, so we executed it to a T. So I can only credit the other guys on defense for doing a great job.
Just mainly communication on defense. We really, coming into the game, it was our game plan to just shut those 2 down. We knew that they were all left, really, and we just knew that if we took that away and took those 2 away, that we'd really just mess up their whole offense and rhythm.
I think we possess the ball a lot now, a lot more than we did in the beginning of the year, and the execution of our defensive game plans has really increased. And at the end of the day, when we do make a mistake, we got a pretty good goalie in there, so it works out pretty well.
Ian Preswatic is now number 6 on the all-time goal scorers list at Jefferson as he collected his 100th career goal today.
I'm just extremely happy. That's just not something people get to say all the time, that they got 100 goals in their high school career. So I'm just extremely happy for, I don't know.
Amazing. I mean, we call him Big Red, and Big Red, we didn't even have him on the radar last year, and got 49 goals as a sophomore, and now he's up to 52 this year, and it's exciting, man. He's moving up the list of all-time goal scorers. I think he's 6 now in Jefferson history, so it's pretty cool to see.
It seems every time Preswatic gets a goal, it's an assist from Alex Lemming, who's been terrific all season. They have great chemistry.
Me and Ian, we've been going for a while now. A lot of my assists are going to him, and I don't know, it's just we have that connection in practice and games all the time, and in and off the field. It's just great. He's a good kid.
Getting a piece of the Pooley today, they can win it outright with a win over Hackettstown, but they still have the NJAC division out there. They'll have to play Booton on Thursday, and the Falcons are just excited to be playing all these games in what they're calling championship week.
The rest of the season, every game is a big game. Every game means something. Booton on Thursday, that's our senior night. They're a very good team. I know some players on that team, so it should be a great game. They're a great team, but we're also a great team, so it should be a great game.
It's amazing. It's such a great experience to just do it with this team. Just everyone on the team, I love them all. It's just unique. It's a great year this year.
It's actually huge, and we've experienced this this preparation for last year we did, but we came short, and I think just this year I just feel like something's clicking, something special, and I'm really hoping that we can finally do it and win both divisions, because I feel like we have something special with this team. All these guys are great. The offense, the defense is doing phenomenal. They shut down Newton today, a good team, and every other team we played, Logan, he's a stud, Tanis a stud, Felter, a good freshman stepping up. Everybody, even the short sticks, everybody's playing.
I don't think it could have come together nicer than to like have your last week of the regular season means so much, and the kids are amped for it. And Thursday night, like you said, is senior night against Boonton. We should have a good crowd there. Boonton's good this year. It's gonna be a battle. And then a chance to close it out on Saturday and just have it for ourselves. I mean, I'm a giving person, but when it comes to this stuff, we definitely get a little selfish when it comes to this. So
Jefferson's in North Jersey Group 2, and when it comes to state tournament, they keep playing like this and building up the PowerPoints. They're looking to get their first ever home game for the state tournament.
We're just getting ready. Whoever we play, we're just going to be fired up, ready to go, whoever it is.
We coming in this game, we didn't know what to expect if they were going to run a zone and whatever. So coming from that, and then we just to feed off of this energy into the week, it helps our seed, keeps us up there at the 6 right now, and it could be our first home state game.
Great job by Jefferson, clinching at least a share of the Pooley Division, their first title since 2007. Scott Reed does a great job. And Newton's still alive in the NJAC. They can win the NJAC Independence Division with a couple of victories. So Brian Bennington and the gang still have a lot to play for. And we want to thank Harry Shortway from Mad Dog Lacrosse. He sponsors all the lacrosse highlights here on the Sports Beat. We'll have more here on the Franklin Sussex Automall, Franklin Sussex Hyundai Sports Beat right after these messages here on Channel 10 and mugsmedia.com.
Bill Snopper here for Knock One Out of the Park Savings. Don't miss the Grand Slam Spin the Wheel event at Franklin Sussex Automall. With savings in the thousands on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Rams.
With new 2017 Jeep Renegade Latitudes or new 2017 Ram 1500 Express Quad Cabs, your choice, $169 a month.
Plus, with your vehicle purchase, spin the wheel to win prizes like a 48-inch flat-screen TV. Get a grand slam of a deal at Franklin Sussex Automall, Route 23 in Sussex.
Drive and Discover event.
Sussex County Sheriff's Crime Stoppers is a nonprofit organization that encourages cooperation between the citizens of Sussex County and the Sussex County Sheriff's Department. If you have information relating to a crime or criminal activity in Sussex County, please contact us at 973-300-CRIME or go to our website, www.sussexcountysheriff.com. Remember, you remain anonymous and you could receive a potential reward of up to $1,000 if your tip leads to an arrest.
This message made possible by D&H Risk Solutions. For more information, go to risksolutions.com.
Farmside Supplies for all your pet product needs, featuring their new bathing station for dogs like Riley, who looks relaxed after a nice bath. Farmside Supplies also sells small animals like rabbits, mice, and hamsters, and has the biggest selection of birdhouses and bird food in the area. Farmside Supplies is located on Loomis Avenue in Sussex. Farmside Supplies is a big supporter of Veritas Christian Academy. Call 973-875-3777 or check out farmsidesupplies.com.
Pop, 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 money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money. Use your phone to pay your friends. You can even pay the rent. Out to dinner, pay your buddy. Use your phone to pop your money. Lakeland Banks pop money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money. Pay the sitter, send a gift. It's real easy, you get my drift. You don't need checks, you don't need cash. Use pop money, it's so fast.
Lakeland Banks Pop Money, the easy way to pay people. Pop to it.
Pop, pop, pop.
Welcome back to the Friday-Saturday edition of the Franklin Sussex Automall, Franklin Sussex Hyundai Sports Beat. Time to talk baseball, and we want to thank our baseball sponsors that have been with us all year. Mark's Auto Maintenance, right up the street here, Route 565 in Glenwood. Driving season's upon us, so get your car checked out by Mark. He'll check out your tires, your brakes. He'll get you going for all that summer and late spring driving that you need to do. It's Mark's Auto Maintenance in Glenwood. Also, Jerry Cantalupo of Northwestern Mutual. He's a financial planner. He'll plan your future, your kids' futures, whatever you need done with your financial needs. Jerry Cantalupo is the man to call, and he'll take care of you. Okay, so we finally have gotten here. The Hunter & Warren Sussex Championship will be Saturday, 11 a.m., weather permitting, down at that beautiful Phillipsburg complex. And for the first time ever, an all Sussex County final. Pretty darn cool. It's a shame that everyone's got to drive down to Phillipsburg to go watch it, but I think they just want to showcase that beautiful complex they have down there. Newton made it last year and lost. So who's playing? It's top-seeded Pope John will take on number 7-seeded High Point. Let's talk about High Point first. What a great run they've put together, beating some real quality teams like a Warren Hills and a Voorhees. And then last week, they go down to Phillipsburg, so they're familiar with that field, and they beat number 3 Peaburg. A big win for them, 4-3. Brian Franco, he was 2 for 4 with a double and a couple of RBIs. Matt Duma, 2 for 4 with an RBI. Sam Armstrong continues to pitch well. He's 4-0. He also helped himself with a hit. And Brian Franco also drove in a run there. Joe Gragmanano also had a big day. Josh Costello. So as we said, anytime High Point puts Sam Armstrong on the hill, and they have a chance to win, and that is the case Saturday, weather permitting, because they're calling for the bad weather, as I said. So High Point gets to the final, first time ever, and they'll take on a Pope John team that's really starting to hit its groove, folks. We went and covered them last Sunday in the rain. They got the turf there at Pope John, so they're able to get the game in. And Sean Roberts, who's going to Marist, threw a 5-inning no-hitter, 9 Ks, and there was some long innings because Pope John was swinging the bat so well. It was cold, it was rainy, we had a rain delay, and he didn't miss a beat, folks. He came out, hit his spots, fastball, curveball, everything was working. No one really came close to a hit. He got helped out at the end. I believe the 5th inning, Jake Wells, terrific catch out in right field in foul territory. He had so that ended the inning, and just a great effort by Roberts. So Pope John in the final, they last won it back in 2011 with that great group with Brendan Mayers and Alex DeBellis and Matt Teets and Ryan McNally and Glenn Gavin Jr. Just a great team. So, but against Newton with the 10-0 win, as we said, Roberts with the no-hitter. Justin Provost had a big day, 4 RBIs. He had the game-ending double, which made it the 10-run rule in the bottom of the 5th. But also swinging the bat well. Down the bottom of the order, Eddie Ventreschi coming off that great wrestling season. He bats number 9. He's almost like a second leadoff guy to Ryan Casey up top. And it's pretty smart how Vinny Bello has that set up. And once he gets on the bases, he just causes all sorts of havoc. He took 2 bases on wild pitches that kind of were forced because he was being so daring on the bases, and scored on a sac fly. He does it all, Eddie. Also, Hunter Silvernail, Kevin Putski having a good day swinging the bat. George Summers, David Sanchez. The list goes on. Joe Millar, all swinging the bat. Although Pope John got whacked pretty good by Del Barton the next day, it doesn't really hurt them as far as league or HWS. But Pope John's starting to hit their groove with their pitching, with Robertson, Sean Miller, and Trevor Backman and those guys. So we'll see what happens on Saturday, weather permitting. All right, let's talk about the league races real quick. We'll talk about the Colonial. North Warren in the driver's seat. They're 5-0. Everyone else has a couple of losses except for Tech. Sussex Tech has 1 loss. And we send our condolences out to the Sussex Tech community. The young man that passed away the other day, Alec Bach. We want to send out our condolences there. But Sussex Tech has 1 loss in the division. They still have to play North Warren twice. That'll happen next week. But North Warren, Jimmy Haupt doing a great job in the driver's seat there. Hunter DePrimo, one of the top pitchers and hitters around. Eli Hines, Rob Lubertazzo, Josh Hunter, Jared Vuz. They're playing very well. North Warren on the cusp of wrapping up that Colonial division. And they could do it early with a win. They still have 2 against Tech and 1 against a Pack-On. They knocked off Walk Hill and Kittatinny twice, so good job by North Warren. Freedom division. Wow, crazy division. Vernon's right back in Vernon's in the hunt. Newton's undefeated. Newton beat High Point the other day 4-3. Big win for the Braves. Billy Carson was 2 for 3 with RBI. Alex Blainer got the win. He also drove in a run. Scott Price had a double. So High Point now has a couple losses in the division, losing to Vernon, losing to Newton. Weather permitting Saturday, should be a wild if it happens. Newton and Vernon playing a doubleheader. So the league title could possibly be decided on Saturday if the weather holds out. So Vernon playing very well. Justin Lavarini pitching great. Mike Supa, Brandon Lavarini, Jaden Mutz, Adam Driscoll really swinging the bat. Jake Rodriguez, Nick Grafone. This is a Vernon team playing so well. Knocked off Hackettstown the other day to avenge a loss to the Tigers early in the year. So Vernon with 1 loss. Newton is undefeated. High Point with 2 losses. High Point and Vernon will play today. Well, they're playing today, as if you're watching on Friday. They played Friday afternoon, and then Vernon with the big doubleheader. So a big weekend for the Freedom Division. American Division, Jefferson, and at the time of this taping, Jefferson and Pope John will be playing each other. But Matt Olive's in first with 1 loss. Everyone else with 2 losses. But Matt Olive still has to play both Pope John and Jefferson. So the American Division is still up in the air. So again, want to thank Mark's Auto Maintenance in Vernon, right down the street on 565, where preventative maintenance is key. Also, Jerry Cantalupo of Northwestern Mutual for sponsoring our talk segment all season. And as we go into break, we're going to bring you our top 5 brought to you by Mark Unglob of Farmers Insurance, right across the street from the 7-Eleven Sparta. Mark, a longtime sponsor here on Muggs Media. We want to thank Mark. He's a good man. And here's the top 5 as we go to break.
Bill Snopper here for Knock One Out of the Park Savings. Don't miss the Grand Slam Spin the Wheel event at Franklin Sussex Automall. With savings in the thousands on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Rams.
With new 2017 Jeep Renegade Latitudes or new 2017 Ram 1500 Express Quad Cabs, your choice, $169 a month.
Plus, with your vehicle purchase, spin the wheel to win prizes like a 48-inch flat-screen TV. Get a Grand Slam of a deal at Franklin Sussex Automall, Route 23 in Sussex.
Drive and Discover event.
When it comes to caring for the unexpected, take comfort in knowing that our emergency department is prepared and equipped to take care of all patients' needs, from minor injuries to more advanced life-threatening illnesses like heart attacks and strokes. No other provider can match the experience, commitment to quality, and access to state-of-the-art technology available at Newton Medical Center. And as part of Atlantic Health System, we're also the only facility seamlessly connected to all the resources and medical experts at Morristown Medical Center and our sister hospitals for the breadth of high-quality and nationally ranked services offered throughout our network.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
Pop, 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 money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money. Use your phone to pay your friends. You can even pay the rent. Out to dinner, pay your buddy. Use your phone to pop your money. Lakeland Banks, pop money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money. Pay the sitter, send a gift. It's real easy, you get my drift? You don't need checks, you don't need cash. Use pop money, it's so fast.
Lakeland Bank's Pop Money, the easy way to pay people. Pop to it.
Pop, pop, pop.
Attention high school athletes, weekend warriors, and seniors. Therapeutics Unlimited is a physical therapy and sports rehab provider. Therapeutics Unlimited also provides pediatrics and vestibular therapy. Therapeutics Unlimited uses cutting-edge technology for personal one-on-one physical therapy with the goal of getting the patient to a full and speedy recovery. Therapeutics Unlimited with 4 locations in Sussex and Morris counties. In Sussex, Sparta and Andover. In Morris County, Randolph and Morristown. For more information, visit turehab.com.
Welcome back to the Friday, Saturday edition of the Franklin Sussex Automall, Franklin Sussex Hyundai Sports Beat. Time to talk softball, and we want to thank our softball sponsor, Up and Above Contractors, located there in Andover. Longtime sponsors here with the Sports Beat. They love their softball, the Powers family. All 3 of the Powers daughters played for Pope John. Amber's still playing. And they're big supporters of youth softball as well, coaching teams on the youth level. They're very into softball. We want to thank Up and Above Contractors. So let's talk about Pope John. HWS final, weather permitting, down in Phillipsburg. They'll play that game at 2 o'clock. So if you want to go down and catch a baseball game at 11, a softball game at 2, you got your day set down in Phillipsburg. I don't know there's much else to do down in Phillipsburg to go do that, but, you know, it's something to do. But Pope John, they're the top seed. They last won this tournament a few years back. And the one thing, and they beat North Hunterdon, and that's who they're going to play, who's the 3rd seed. What I remember from that game, folks, Mary Adams pitched for Pope John. Every out was recorded as a putout. There was not one strikeout on the turf down at Diamond Nation. It was a great job by her, and they had that great defense. Now, if my memory holds right, it was Tony Santos-Sasso at first, Julie DePite at second, Kaylee Powers at short, and Chrissy Marinaro at third, who was the MVP of the tournament. And Julia Engdahl had a big catch in that game. Kate Morrison also the catcher, if my memory holds right, folks. So Pope John looking to win their 2nd title. They got there. They knocked off their crosstown rivals, number 4 Sparta, for the 2nd time this year. For the 2nd time, they got 2 runs, and that was good enough. They beat them the first time 2-0, beat them the 2nd time the other day in the semis 2-1. Gabby Bubba continually being outstanding, her consistent effort every time out there. She's not going to blow you away. She's going to hit her spots and make you put the ball in play, and she'll make you chase. She's got a great curve, great changeup. She only gave up 5 hits. Amber Powers was terrific. She led off things with 3 hits, and Sam Henry had an RBI. The big hit for Sparta, Tatiana Estev Ingram had a home run to make it interesting, but this Pope John team, they're starting to play better defense. Frank Canning switched some things up to solidify the infield. Powers going to shortstop. But you got Marissa Russo, Catherine Fassbender, Kayla Hillenbrand, Riley Winstock, Haley O'Connor, all playing well for this Pope John team. So let's talk a little bit about North Hunterdon. They've been to the final several times, and every time they go to the final, they lose to a team from Sussex. They lost to High Point, and they also lost to Pope John. So they're looking to get their first ever title. Anthony Rotundo, the coach down there, does a great job. They beat Vernon, gave Vernon their first loss of the year, 3-1. Maggie Swan is a lefty, similar to Gabby Bubba, just that she's a southpaw. So she'll hit her spots. Look, good changeup. She's not going to blow you away just like Bubba. It's going to be a very interesting matchup with those two going at it. And these two teams have played each other in the regular season several times over the last few years, so they know each other. But she had 11 Ks, keeping that Vernon potent attack off balance. Megan Graham, Eliza Philos, Megan Hanley, all nice players for them. Tori Graffone had a good day for Vernon in the circle. She had 8 Ks, but the bats just weren't used to Swan. But, this is a good young Vernon team. And, getting as far as they have with all those freshmen and sophomores and juniors is just a terrific job for them. I'm sure before their career's over, they're going to make the big game. So North Hunterdon and Pope John, 2 o'clock down in Phillipsburg. Should be a good one, weather permitting. So let's continue to talk about Vernon. Freedom Division, they will play, as we're speaking at this time of this taping, they'll play Friday afternoon against High Point. They beat Hackettstown the other day. Barely got by the Tigers, who are a real solid team. Vernon at 14-1. Natalie Alhide, Katie Owens, Gianna Vassalloni, and then Graffone, 12 Ks, 5 hits. It's a big win for them. Puts them in the driver's seat for the Freedom Division. It would be their first since the late 90s. As I said, they're playing High Point on Friday. They play Newton next week and Lenape Valley on Monday. They get a win in one of those games, they're going to clinch at least a tie because everyone else in the division has 2 losses. So a big week coming up for Vernon. I know they lost. That's disappointing. But they can really cap things off by getting a conference championship and going deep in North 1 Group 2. States will be starting soon. With their 14-1 record, they should get a pretty decent seed in some home games. So Vernon in control in that division. Also want to mention Lenape Valley playing better. They got off to a slow start. Last week, Melania Lacatana, 3 for 3, 3 home runs against Opakon. Big day for her. Nicole Catalina. Skylar Robinson, a big day the other day as they beat Newton. So, the rest of that Freedom Division beating each other up is going to help Vernon capture that title. Colonial Division, again, North Warren, just like in baseball, they're 5-1. Jackie Bono, 1 hit. Kittatinny with 7 Ks the other day. Brianna Jones had a 2-run triple. Kelly Vuz, Lily LePage, Paige McPeak. So Dan Delaney getting them in shape. They got to play Sussex Tech next week. We'll see what happens there. They can wrap up the division, and that'd be a great job by North Warren. American Division, Pope John, as the time of this taping, they're going to be playing Jefferson. They win that game, they clinch at least a tie the American Division. And Sparta has 2 losses, and Jefferson has 2 losses. So it's a must-win for Jefferson if they want to get a piece of the pie. But they're going to play, and Pope John still has Mount Olive, Sparta, and Jefferson. So nothing over in the American Division. So Freedom Division looks like Vernon. Colonial looks like North Warren. American's still open. State tournament is going to be upon us. So as the season goes so fast, even with all that bad weather, teams have gotten all their 15 games in by playing every day. And again, the softball pier, for my money, one of the best in the state. So again, want to thank Up and Above Contractors for sponsoring our softball segment all season. They great contributors to the game of softball on the youth level. And as we said, all their daughters playing at Pope John. And as we go into commercial break, we'll bring you our top 5, brought to you by Mark Unglob of Farmers Insurance, longtime sponsor here on the Sports Beat. We want to thank Mark. He's a great guy. And as we go into break, here's that top 5.
Bill Snopper here for Knock One Out of the Park Savings. Don't miss the Grand Slam Spin the Wheel event at Franklin Sussex Automall. With savings in the thousands on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Rams.
With new 2017 Jeep Renegade Latitudes or new 2017 Ram 1500 Express Quad Cabs, your choice, $169 a month.
Plus, with your vehicle purchase, spin the wheel to win prizes like a 48-inch flat-screen TV. Get a grand slam of a deal at Franklin Sussex Automall, Route 23 in Sussex.
Drive and Discover event.
United Water is now Suez, safe, clean water for the communities they serve.
Sussex County Community College is a great place to branch out and figure out what suits you best and what fits you as an individual.
The array of classes that they offer was perfect.
Professors will go out of their way for you. They'll sit with you until you understand completely.
It was a right choice for me because it would save me money and I would be able to get all my gen eds done before you're moving on to a four-year university.
Visit us at SUSSEX.EDU to find out more. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
Hello, this is Father McHugh, Director of the Catholic Academy of Sussex County. The Academy, providing excellence in education and a faith-filled environment for all of our students in grades pre-K through 12, has moved to one campus at the corner of Andover Road and Sparta Avenue in Sparta. We offer an easy transition for our students as they journey through elementary, middle and high school education. The Reverend George A. Brown Memorial School has been repurposed to meet the needs of our youngest students in grades pre-K through 4. The new Pub John, the 23rd Middle School, unique in the Dice of Patterson, offers a true middle school environment for our students in grades 5, 6 and 7. And Pub John Regional High School grades 8 through 12 continues to focus on college preparation and offers a full complement of 134 courses on 3 levels. We invite you to be a part of the Academy family. Contact Ann Kaiser in admissions today at 973-729-6125 and extension 255 to schedule a visit in any of our schools. Our doors are always open.
Farmside Supplies for all your pet product needs, featuring their new bathing station for dogs like Riley, who looks relaxed after a nice bath. Farmside Supplies also sells small animals like rabbits, mice, and hamsters, and has the biggest selection of birdhouses and bird food in the area. Farmside Supplies is located on Loomis Avenue in Sussex. Farmside Supplies is a big supporter of Veritas Christian Academy. Call 973-875-3777 or check out farmsidesupplies.com.
Farmstead Golf and Country Club is the perfect place to host your event. Weddings, christenings, baby and bridal showers, and sports banquets. The staff at Farmstead will make your day a special one. The banquet facility overlooks their beautiful 27-hole golf course. Farmstead Golf and Country Club can also host your charity golf event. For more information on the Farmstead banquet facilities or to book your tee time, call 383-1666. Farmstead Golf and Country Club, located on Lawrence Road in Lafayette. Visit their website at farmsteadgolf.com.
Welcome back to the Friday, Saturday edition of the Franklin Sussex Automall, Franklin Sussex Hyundai Sports Beat. Well, we talked baseball before. Let's show how Pope John got to that final by beating Newton between the raindrops over at Pope John High School in the HWS semifinals.
These highlights are being brought to you by Rev It Up, Auto and Maintenance Garage on Main Street in Sparta.
Let's go to a rainy Pope John High School for the Hunter Warren Sussex semifinals. And Pope John ace Sean Roberts ends a 1-2-3 top of the first. The top seeded Pope John with the strikeout, and we have no score. Bottom of the first, and after Ryan Casey leads things off with a walk for Pope John, he scores here on this RBI triple to the gap in right center from Justin Provost, and the Lions have a 1-0 lead over number 5 Newton. Then it's Kevin Putski with the 2-out opposite field double to the corner and left as Provost comes around to score, and Pope John has the early 2-0 lead. Top of the second, and Sean Roberts strikes out the side for Pope John, and the righty has 4 strikeouts through 2 innings of play. We move to the bottom of the second, and pesky number 9 hitter Eddie Ventresca gets Pope John going with this single to right. Then Ryan Casey serves this base hit to right as Ventresca hustles all the way to third, and Pope John's set up again. The Lions would load the bases, and it's Justin Provost who delivers again with a 2-run single to left as Ventresca and Casey score, and it's 4-0 Pope John with runners on first and second and just 1 out. Then it's catcher Hunter Silvernail ripping the RBI single to left, allowing Joe Millar to score, and the Lions are up 5-0. Kevin Putski continues his big game here as he bounces his opposite field single past third base as courtesy runner Trevor Bufumo comes around to score, and it's all Pope John early with the 6-0 lead. Bottom of the third we go, and it's Eddie Ventresca with the base hit on the hit and run as he hustles into second base, and Pope John now has runners on second and third, and they're set up again with one out. Ryan Casey follows with the RBI sac fly to right as Jake Wells scores, and Pope John has the 7-0 lead. Top of the fourth, and Sean Roberts is in complete control as he records his 7th strikeout to end another perfect frame, and it stays 7-0 Pope John. Top of the fifth, and while Jake Wells with a great effort here to track down the foul ball in right field as he makes the catch for Pope John to end the inning. Great hustle there. After a short rain delay, Pope John has an 8-0 lead, and in the bottom of the fifth, the Lions make it 9-0 here on this Joe Millar RBI single that gets through the right side as Eddie Ventresca comes around to score, and the Lions are 1 run away from ending it. And the game ends here on the 10-run rule as Justin Provost crushes his ribby double to left as Joe Millar scores as Pope John advances to the tourney final with a 10-0 victory as Roberts throws a no-hitter, and Pope John will play number 7 seeded High Point in the final next Saturday at Phillipsburg.
It's really big because we need to come back at them, win big, 10-0. Can't really ask for anything else for that from the team.
We just came out here excited to play today. After last year, we had a bone to pick with them, and we came out here, we did our job. We got excited, got here early, took BP, and we just did our thing.
It was good. I mean, I didn't really have a lot of balls hit to me today, but I did good at bat, and I was feeling good.
I thought our approaches at the plate were great today. And what can you say about Sean? I mean, masterful, no doubt about it.
Another terrific outing for Pope John ace Sean Roberts, the Maris commit. 5-inning no-hitter with 9 Ks. The only blemish was a hit by pitch, and you kind of can blame Mother Nature for that because the game was played in the rain all 5 innings.
Just thinking about my approach when I got up there, who was coming up next, what I was going to throw, what spots I wanted to hit, and then before we get 2 outs, I take my couple warm-up throws and get out there and do my thing again.
Justin Provost, 3 for 4 with 4 RBIs, including the game-ending double to make it a 10-run win.
I was looking fastball first pitch, threw me a few curveballs, sat back on the curveball, just trying to get the runners in from second, third.
Early in the year, Pope John struggled with the bats, but they always had good pitching. Now both are coming around, and it's going to make them very dangerous from here on out.
1 through 9, we're all hitting now. Everybody's contributing. Like I said before, you can't ask for more than that.
It's just going to make us the team that we are. We're going to get out there, we're going to hit, we're going to throw, we're going to keep the runs around and score runs, and that's how we're going to win games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think our approaches have been great, especially today against a kid that really shut us down last year. So, again, they're a good club. So, just proud of our guys. And we got 3 games this week. Del Barton tomorrow. So let's not go too crazy.
Roberts was terrific today with the long innings and the bad weather. He kept his composure, and his stuff was sharp.
He stayed locked in, and that's a credit to Bernie DeCristofaro, our pitching coach. He made sure he was locked in, and Sean's a competitor. He wanted this bad, so of course you're going to stay locked in when you want it.
Eddie Ventresca is just a freshman. He's almost like a second leadoff guy batting in the number 9 hole.
That if I get on base on the top of the orders and come through, hit the ball around, I'm going to get home eventually.
Eddie, only being a freshman, sometimes worries me. But we've had a lot of good freshmen that come through this, and we'll have more, I'm sure. But Eddie brings a dimension that he's got speed, and when he starts to hit like that, he could be very dangerous. Also, he's a varsity athlete in another sport, and in a competitive sport where he is one of the best in the state. Mm-hmm. So he brings that to us as well. So he kind of fits right in.
When Francesca gets on, he just makes things happen, and he was a menace on the base paths today.
I try to pitch off balance, and hopefully he makes a mistake, throws one over, or hopefully he's thinking about me in his head and throws one in the dirt, and I get a good jump and go to second.
The Lions are back in the final. They won it all in 2011. They're looking to do it again in 2017.
We're extremely excited. Can't wait to be back there.
We're just going to be happy to be there. There's nothing much more to say. Either way, it's going to be a good game. Championship, obviously.
It'd be great. Be a freshman year, have a 2-time HWS champion, 2 different sports. Be nice.
Yeah, it's great. It's awesome. I can't wait. Like I said, though, we got 3 games this week. So I'm happy for our seniors and happy for the school, and that's always been what I'm about. Those guys in this place, and hopefully we get a chance to win it.
Again, you can't say enough of what Sean Roberts did in terrible weather with long innings, with Pope John putting up a crooked number in the second inning. He was just fantastic with that no-hitter. So as we said, they'll play High Point in the final. We'll have more here on the Franklin Sussex Automall, Franklin Sussex Hyundai Sports Beat, right after these messages here on Channel 10 and MugsMedia.com.
Bill Snopper here for Knock One Out of the Park Savings. Don't miss the Grand Slam Spin the Wheel event at Franklin Sussex Automall. With savings in the thousands on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Rams.
With new 2017 Jeep Renegade Latitudes or new 2017 Ram 1500 Express Quad Cabs, your choice, $169 a month.
Plus, with your vehicle purchase, spin the wheel to win prizes like a 48-inch flat-screen TV. Get a grand slam of a deal at Franklin Sussex Automall, Route 23 in Sussex.
Drive and Discover event.
Hi, I'm Kurt from KG Companies. KG Companies has been serving Sussex County for over 27 years. We provide solar, electric, and general contracting services for both commercial and residential projects. As an employer and a parent of student athletes, I appreciate the life lessons sports teaches our young people. I want to recognize and thank all the teachers, coaches, and parents that promote and make high school athletics possible here at Veritas and throughout the county.
Sussex County Community College is a great place to branch out and figure out what suits you best and what fits you as an individual.
The array of classes that they offer was perfect.
Professors will go out of their way for you. They'll sit with you until you understand completely.
It was the right choice for me because it would save me money and I would be able to get all my gen eds done before moving on to a four-year university.
Visit us at Sussex.EDU to find out more. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
Pop, 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 money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money. Use your phone to pay your friends. You can even pay the rent. Out to dinner, pay your buddy. Use your phone to pop your money. Lakeland Banks pop money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money. Pay the sitter, send a gift. It's real easy, you get my drift? You don't need checks, you don't need cash. Use pop money, it's so fast.
Lakeland Bank's Pop Money, the easy way to pay people. Pop to it.
Pop, pop, pop.
Welcome back to the Saturday edition of the Franklin Sussex Automall, Franklin Sussex Hyundai Sports Beat. Well, last week here at the Automall was honored for its great customer service. Some representatives came in from Fiat Chrysler. They did a great job acknowledging what the great customer service and the parts department here, what they do, and it just really validates how much they care about their customers here, folks. You know, you become a customer for life because of the service that you get. You'll always remember the service, and you get it here from their salespeople, from the parts people, from the service department, and they were honored, and we have a story on that.
Probably the most important award that we win at the dealership. I mean, it's all about customer satisfaction and that we're taking care of the customer. And you know, you heard that our one Nielsen store is #1 in the whole business center. I mean, there's a lot of dealers in the business center, and to be #1 in customer satisfaction for and especially in the service area is incredible. And Franklin Sussex Automall is #2. So those feats alone are fantastic. You know, we live on repeat and referral business, and if you don't take care of the customer, they're not coming back to buy cars and do business with you. It's pretty simple.
You're growing each year. You've got Nielsen Chevrolet, you've got Nielsen Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram. You've opened 2 new dealerships, those 2 being the 2 newest. How do you maintain that growth, and how do you continue to grow?
Well, you know, listen, it's all about taking care of the customer, and I think we try to do a lot in the community too. I think it's you know, some of the newer stores we're trying to do a little more community stuff in those stores because one, you have to have a relationship with your community so they'll consider you, and then 2, you have to take care of them when they do come in and do business with you.
How important is to have that community service, sponsoring different things like Sports Beat over the years and different things that you sponsor, Rock Ribs and Ridges, always getting your name out there, always being on TV, always having a presence in the community?
All we want is people to consider us.
Right.
That's the big deal. And, you know, I think car dealers sometimes get, you know, and put in the same boat with attorneys and insurance.
Right. Yeah, right.
And we're normal people just like everybody else, right? We have a product to sell. We have a good vehicle in all of our stores. We've got great product. We take care of our customers. They're going to have to buy their cars somewhere. We would just like to be the ones that they consider.
Once again, congratulations to the great people here, Bill Snoffer and the whole staff, Eric Nielsen, the owner, It's just a great experience to come down here, folks. If you haven't, come down here and check it out. If you need a new car or a good used car or lease, this is the place to come, to Franklin Sussex Automall. We'll have more here on the Sports Beat right after these messages here on Channel 10 and mugsmedia.com.
Bill Snopper here for Knock One Out of the Park Savings. Don't miss the Grand Slam Spin the Wheel event at Franklin Sussex Automall. With savings in the thousands on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Rams.
With new 2017 Jeep Renegade Latitudes or new 2017 Ram 1500 Express Quad Cabs, your choice, $169 a month.
Plus, with your vehicle purchase, spin the wheel to win prizes like a 48-inch flat-screen TV. Get a Grand Slam of a deal at Franklin Sussex Automall, Route 23 in Sussex.
Drive and Discover event.
Sussex County Community College is a great place to branch out and figure out what suits you best and what fits you as an individual.
The array of classes that they offer was perfect.
Professors will go out of their way for you. They'll sit with you until you understand completely.
It was the right choice for me because it would save me money and I would be able to get all my gen eds done before moving on to a four-year university.
Visit us at SUSSEX.EDU to find out more. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
American Federal Mortgage knows shopping for a mortgage can be stressful. They have the lowest rates in the nation with their state-approved lock and loan form. American Federal Mortgage has great customer service to answer your questions and concerns. They will get you into the home of your dreams. For more information, call 888-321-HOUSE or go to njmortgage.com.
Party time or work time? Tri-State Rentals has the right tools and supplies for your next job or party, event, and wedding tents in many sizes, plus all the accessories you need to host that perfect party, including bounce houses, carnival games, and catering supplies. We also rent tools and equipment for any job, big or small, indoor or out. We rent, sell, and service Kubota tractors. Planning your next job or event just got easier. Visit Tri-State Rentals online at tristaterentals.com or visit our showroom, 105 Sparta Avenue, Newton.
Welcome back to the Friday, Saturday edition of the Franklin Sussex Automall, Franklin Sussex Hyundai Sports Beat. I'm your host, Dan Cleary. And here is our Orthopedic Institute Live Well tip of the week.
I'm Joe Lawrence, strength and conditioning coach for the New Jersey Devils. I'm in my second season here with New Jersey. I did 6 years previously in the minors with the Penguins in their system. And my role here is basically all strength and conditioning related matters, whether that's nutrition, workouts, recovery, really sort of the go-to guy for a lot of the health-related stuff. It's not injury-related. So really my philosophy is move well. We want guys to move well, and that's really all good strength training is taking good movement and adding load or resistance or speed to good movement. So if you can't move well, really you can't train well. So first and foremost, we want to make sure guys move well. And then really throughout the season, a big component these guys miss is strength and power production. So really our program is based at big movement patterns, performing them well, and then using decent loads. We do a lot of sort of high intensity or high velocity, but very low volume. They have plenty of training stress through their skating, games, and morning skates. They're already hit with enough overall volume of work. So our workouts are generally really short and simple. It might be 3 sets of deadlift paired with an upper body movement and a core. And that's literally it. It'll be 3 exercises, performed well, and just try to get really the basics of what we need. And what we need is strength and power. For sort of everyday athletes and anyone that works out like your weekend warriors, big thing is consistency. So with our guys, it's really hard. It's a 9-month-long season. They get worn down. It's hard to get them into the weight room. So it's imperative that they actually come in and do some work, really, because otherwise you're training in the summer. You build, you make great gains, the season comes, everything kind of drops off, and then you build back up again. But you're never really going to improve because you're always just kind of digging yourself back out of the hole again. So we want guys to be consistent so that they can improve, hopefully maintain throughout the season, improve, maintain, improve, and maintain. So really consistency applies to not just these guys, but really anyone that works out is consistency, whether it's nutrition, sleep, or training. It's all about consistency. For your everyday people, I would say maintain consistency. Eat well. I would define eating well as eating sufficient protein, and really there's no evil foods, but you want to consume sufficient protein, eat mostly whole unprocessed foods. If some ice cream and whatever slips in there, it's not the end of the world. The big thing is consistency and the big picture. So people a lot of the time they get hung up on diets thinking they need to be perfect. You don't. It's about progress. So if you're someone that eats 5 horrible meals a day and you now eat 3 horrible meals a day, well, at least you cut out 2 horrible meals, and that's better. And you will lose weight. So it's just a matter of chipping away and making constant progress.
Big shout out to the Orthopedic Institute. They're such great supporters of what we do here at Muggs Media, sponsoring the Live Well tip, sponsoring Games of the Week, being a sponsor on the Sports Beat. It's the best place to go, folks. You need to get back on the mend. It's the Orthopedic Institute in New Jersey. All right, well, that's going to wrap up this edition of the Sports Beat. Again, stop by here to check out the great selection of cars. They're down the street at Sussex, at the Franklin Sussex Hyundai. They have a great selection down there. And if you want to advertise with us, info at muggsmedia.com. If you want a college recruiting video done, the place to go is Muggs Media. We'll put up together a great video for you. Again, info at muggsmedia.com. And if you want a video done for your business, for your social media, for Instagram or Facebook, we do that as well. All your video needs, we can take care of you here at Muggs Media. So check us out. Go to our website, a new website we put together this past fall. All the information's there, muggsmedia.com. So please check us out. And thanks for patronizing all our sponsors here on Muggs Media. So that'll wrap it up here from the Automall. I'm Dan Cleary. We'll see you again soon on Channel 10 at muggsmedia.com.
Bill Snopper here for Knock One Out of the Park Savings. Don't miss the Grand Slam Spin the Wheel event at Franklin Sussex Automall. With savings in the thousands on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Rams.
With new 2017 Jeep Renegade Latitudes or new 2017 Ram 1500 Express Quad Cabs, your choice, $169 a month.
Plus, with your vehicle purchase, spin the wheel to win prizes like a 48-inch flat screen TV. Get a grand slam of a deal at Franklin Sussex Automall, Route 23 in Sussex.
Drive and Discover event.